Yasawakea. Yasawakea. Yakaukua. Neneawatea. Taukuaye. 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 Yananeya. Yananeya. Tawukua. Tawukua. Yasawakea. Yasawakea. Yane yakaukokoa. Yane, yane, yane. Yakaweya. Yakaweya, yakaweya, yakaweya. Yanasawa. Yane yaukoa. Yane yaukoa. Yane yaukoa. Yasanea. Yasanea. Yane. Yane. Yakawa. Yakawa keya. Huyane yatawa. Yasawa. 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 Yakoa. 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 Hello, 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 holy ones. Hello. Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to be here with you. Welcome to this space, holy ones. Welcome to this space. Yes. Just letting everybody in here. Look at you all. I'm so grateful. Names, faces, spaces of us, spaces of the one within the many. Our beautiful Acasma planet of light and healing grid. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, welcome to all those who are new. We have many new, beautiful divine ones here in this space with us. You are welcome here. Welcome home. Yes, welcome home. Yes. And we have many who have been here since the beginning in 2020. Yes. And yes, those that come in the middle as well. Yes. If you found your way here, you're probably already very familiar with me, my work. Yes. And the fact that I shout yes a lot. And I over accentuate vowels. My accent changes, my breath changes. Yes, it's all the spaces of us, Holy One. It's all the spaces of us. It is the higher mind, the higher heart. Yes, and all the increments thereof. Yes, of unity consciousness, of the divine within flow. And yes, we are bringing ourselves, yes, information. We are bringing ourselves remembrance. We are bringing ourselves activation of the spaces of us that are what you would call the shift. Yes, yes, the higher spaces of you. And yes, so this space, yes, we hold for the planet, absolutely. Those of you who found your way here are in a knowing of yourselves as here to be your light. Yes, you're here to be your light. You're here to be the light. And we have this beautiful space once a month, the last Saturday of the month at 10 a.m., where we come together in a Zoom call and we uplift and activate and remember more. And then we allow ourselves to, yes, leave this space as this physical Zoom space, or if you're catching this on YouTube, this video you found here. When you end the video or you end the meeting and you go on with your night, day life, yes, you are still the grid. You are still the grid. The Acasma Planet of Light and Healing Grid is not a Zoom call once a month. It is a breath of the I Am through the forms of itself. Yakanea You are the way in which this anchors, Holy One. You are the way in which this anchors, this space of shift, this space of the divine within flow, this space of, yes, higher consciousness in this now. Yes, and this now in higher consciousness. You are that space. Yes? Yes, thank you. So we have our beautiful leaders of light here today. I see some, I see many, maybe all of them as well. Let me get a moment here. I've been letting people in straight through. All right, now we have the pods of light. So if you're not already in them, please email me, let me know. Many of you are already there, but the grid of light is here once a month, acknowledged on this call, and then lived and breathed through us every moment of our existence. And then we have pods of light. And those are chat spaces on Discord, an app we use. Yes, and it allows us to connect deeper and to remember more and to share Acasma quantum energy, which is what we're doing here, assisting ourselves and humanity in the ascension. So if you're not already in a pod of light, we have beautiful pods of light, 4 of them. We have sacred joy pod of light. Kirsten's here. She's up there. I don't know if everybody sees the same screen as me, but there she is waving. Wonderful. Thank you, Kirsten. And I can see some of your members are here as well, supportive of that beautiful pod, the Sacred Joy Pod. All right, let me look around here for just a second. Oh, I see Janet Kate is here. Quantum Kate, Janet Kate. That's our Beacons of Love pod. Shout out to the Beacons of Love. And thank you for being here, Janet Kate, and for leading that pod. And I see beautiful Holly, our sunshine in the sky. And that's our Eternal Light Within pod. And I see some of your members here as well. So shout out to the beautiful Eternal Light Within pod. Thank you for leading them, Holly. And beautiful Gregory for being an ambassador of the Eternal Light Within pod. Thank you for that. And let's see. I think I saw her coming in the door, Susie. Yes, there she is. Thank you for the wave. All these faces. Mwah! I love you, Holy One. Thank you for being Light of Gaia pod. Oh my goodness. Shout out to all of you. Thank you for your space in this as well. And I love it. I love it. The candle lit. Yes, yes, yes. That's beautiful. So these are our beautiful pods of light. And we have these incredible leaders who this is free of their soul. Like they give this of their soul, this space, this love, this connection. They offer teachings on Acasma quantum energy, understandings in the chat. It's not in, a course space, but it's a way in which you can get, yes, spaces of connection. You can then choose if you want to implement in your life. A little remembrance here, a little reactivation here of a higher dimensional space of yourself that you can then implement. And that's how anything becomes. It has to be implemented. It has to be acted upon. So if this sounds good to you, let us know if you're not already in one by emailing me. That's the way I need you to do it, or go to my website, and on the very front page, there's a button to join the community, and that will let me know you want to go there. We have a lot of people in the grid, and now the pods are growing as well. So some are in the grid, but they're not in a pod yet. So I just like to mention that when we meet together here once a month, so people are aware of what's available. So this is a beautiful space. Those pods of light not only nurture and support as you continue your journey, but you get to choose if you'd like to be nurture and support, right? You get to share your love in the chat as well. And if you feel to, or just read and receive. A beautiful woodpecker just flew through. Oh, good. There he goes again. He says, please see me. So big woodpecker just went right and left and right. All right. So that's the go to the beat of your own drum. That's what I hear when I see woodpecker. So you go to the beat of your own drum. Maybe this space, the pods of light, are the that new drum for you, right? But also what I want to share with you is, well, we're just letting everybody in here still. The pods of light, these leaders also, these are women who I taught and attuned to this energy you're drawn to. This that got you here, this is who they are. So I'm not sending you off to some space that is a different space. It's this space. So if you resonate with this, then that's what these pods are. Yes, pods are seeds. Are you with me? What do seeds do? They grow. Yes? Yes. So if you're ready to grow, join a pod. And if you're already feeling like you're quite grown, join a pod anyways and nurture your growth, right? But these beautiful women, they also facilitate an Acasma quantum energy session gifted once a month to their pod members. So it's a group session and it's a consciousness to consciousness, which means you're connecting in the quantum field, which means on your part, you're going to lay down, close your eyes, and listen to a music link that they're going to give you for free from love. And then they're going to meet you in the quantum field. Many of you've already had this work with me, so you know what I'm talking about. It's a remote distance energy session, and it's a higher dimensional space of connection through a cosmic quantum energy. But they gift it to you. Isn't that amazing? I'm so grateful for these women. I could not hold this whole community up on my own, and they showed up. Yes, and they said, "I will stand with you, Andrea, and I will be this space with you." And that is how this space is. So, thank you to these divine ones who are standing and being this space with me, and thank you to each and every one of you who have heard the call with your heart and shown up to be this space as well. We are light and we are here. Yes, I love it. I love all those that were saying that with me, whether through your mouth or through your mind, your heart. We are light and we are here to be that light. So thank you for remembering and thank you for allowing. There's a massive shift going on. We all know that, but it's at a new level of itself. And it's in a space of itself. I've said this before. When we came into 2024, I said the grid would be new. This space here we hold here, and then how we be it through every breath. It would be new because we were new. Yes. So every single one of these meetings is different. They're never cookie cutter. They can't be because we're not. Do you get it? You're not the same as you were the last time you were here, right? Those of you who were here last month for the grid, you're not the same. You know things you now that you didn't know then, even if it was just 30 days ago or whatever, right? Yes. And so we're ever expanding. We're ever expanding. So, all right, I had an incredible time. We just give about 15 to get everybody in the door because once I start the grid space, I can't let people in the door. So we got a few minutes left, and I love talking to you. So how glorious is this? Yes, I get a few minutes with you like this. Yes. All right, so we just came back. I just came back from Destin, Florida, and I had an event called A Time to Rise Destin. And this was my 5th year. I started them in 2020, the year the grid started. The world shut down. Yes. And my team of light said, "You're going to hold destination event this year." Isn't that funny? They're saying, don't go anywhere, stay home, separate yourselves, put on a mask. And my team's telling me to hold destination events. I thought that was so funny, but I did it. I did it. And the first year, I think I had 2 people come to the first one, which was great. I was surprised 2 came in a good way. One came from California and one came from Florida, but a man and a woman. How incredible, right? A man and a woman to start it all off, the divine masculine, the divine feminine. And then the next event I held the first year, I think there was 4 or 5 people, but then they just kept growing, and I have to cap them because they are very intimate events and I work very closely with everybody that's there. But this last one we just had, oh my goodness. Just like I said, the grid is never the same. The destination events are never the same. Nothing's ever the same. We're always ever expanding. But boy, we got a lot of information, a lot of information. It was, we held ceremony on the beach, right on the water. And the ceremony was probably, yes, the most powerful, freeing, expansive thing I've ever done in my life. And I've done a lot of really cool ceremonies, but they just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. There was one part, yes, and nothing is planned with me. You know that by now, right? If you're with me, you know that. I don't cookie cutter it or bullet point it too much. I am present. Whatever's going on, whoever shows up, very present. Yes. So in one part, yes, we had a man and a woman who were attending the event. They were playing, the man was playing my drum. I had brought a drum and he was playing my drum. And his significant other was the woman. She was playing a rattle type instrument that was made from a turtle shell with Native American vibe. And we had already done a beautiful ceremony, yes, that morning, really before the sun, like 5 something, and they were in the morning, they were in my condo. And we did this anointing with oil over the head and in the hair. And then many of them had a wrap. I did a head wrap on them. And yes, some did a shawl. It was your choice. But we're on the beach and we're towards the end of the ceremony and it's the closing of the entire 4 days. And this man is drumming and this woman is playing the rattle. And we had all already walked through them to do the beginning of the ceremony. And then most everybody had already walked back through to close it. They were like the anchor pillars of divine masculine and divine feminine representation for all of consciousness, basically. And there was a lot more that happened, but this one space that I'm in love with is I was going to be the last to go back through. Yes. And I was standing there with this man and this woman playing these instruments on the shore by the Gulf of Mexico, an incredible 4 days of enlightened conversation with higher dimensional beings. And I knew they were the anchoring of the masculine and feminine, and I knew I was a representation of the collective. And I knew that when we walked through that space, and I walked through that space, I was walking the collective through as a proxy. Does that make sense to you? Okay, so listen to what happened. I'm standing at the threshold, ready to go through. And I know I can't just walk through. It's bigger than that. So I stand in between the two of them and I anchor my feet and I start to arc my back because I know I'm supposed to lean back and open my throat and my heart. You know how I do that anyway sometimes in meditations? I knew I was supposed to do it in between these two beings. Yes. And the level at which I needed to arc, I wasn't feeling truly comfortable with in my own being, which this is a really good testament of trust yourself, allow, and then allow others as well. I open my eyes up and I look, and there's Kirsten in front of me, directly in front of me. And we'd already had some really powerful spaces with her anchoring, yes, this space of us as well during the event, where I held her because she was vibrating so greatly. I thought she was going to go like across the ground. Like she was just moving. Her whole body was just vibrating. And she was still standing. And so I got behind her and I held her. So now in this moment, I open my eyes and there she is right in front of me. So I motion her, come, please come. I can't move. I can't walk through here yet. Yes, it's not done yet. Yes. So I put my arm out like this, like a strong, like I'm holding it tight. And I say, hold me. I need you to hold me. But it's like so powerful. I don't know if Kirsten, if you agree with me or not, but the language, the communications, it was just like the energy was so high. I don't even feel like we were fully in our bodies. Like I think we were in our bodies and then we were in quantum, like really light beings. Yeah, like in and out of ourselves. But I put my hand like this and I said, hold me. And I like slapped my arm really hard and she came up and held me and I said, hold me. It was like a birthing. Yes, yes, yes. So she holds me and I put my left arm back behind me and I'm arcing back like a back bend. Yes, and the energy was rising and they're still playing the drum and doing the rattle and the energy's rising and the waves are coming in and she's got my arm and I'm arced backwards by my left, which feminine, divine feminine. Yes, 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 yes. And this sound comes out of me. That was so beautiful. It was like a cry, but like a ah it was, for me it sounded like yes, these are not the right words, but like a victorious cry, like a rising cry of like strength and courage and passion and oh, it was just magnificent. And my body's arced. She's got my arm. They're playing. The cry is coming out of my mouth. I slowly bring my body up and I look at her and I said, you have to pull me through. I couldn't walk through because that would represent an ease that was not happening there. This had to be a pull. I just followed my knowing. And I put my heels into the earth, like to refuse. Do you understand? Yes. I put my heels into the sand and I was fighting her. Yes. Isn't this magnificent? Are you with me? I was fighting her, but at the same time, I knew she was pulling me through, if that makes sense to you. But I think we were many things, but we were the representation proxies of the spaces of consciousness that are in alignment with the shift and the spaces of consciousness that are on the fence, maybe, or whatever way you want to look at it. But when she pulled me through and I fought her, and she had to fight me back, if you will. It was my absolute favorite moment of my life, I think, so far. And I've had some cool moments. I've birthed children and had marriage, and I've, had incredible spaces of love and experiential higher dimensional spaces with you guys. That moment was incredible. It reminded me somewhat of the birthing cave in Sedona last year when we were playing the drum on the way out of the birthing cave and this song came out and it was like a crying song, but it was so incredibly beautiful. It's on my Instagram page if you want to see it. But yes, this was similar to that, but this was an even more expansive level, a deeper level. And I just had to share it with you guys. It just happened Wednesday. If you're in this live, yes, or you catch this video quickly. It's April 27th, I think, today, and it happened on the 24th at the closing of the A Time to Rise Destined ceremony. It was incredible. And then right after that, we did Blessings of the Sacred Waters out in the ocean, kind of like a baptism. Anybody who wanted, I went out into the waters with them and they would go under and up and imprint the higher vibrational flow of divine I am through the waters, because the water carries programming and the waters on the planet, it's the ocean. It's going all over the planet and into other spaces and places and up into clouds and into rain. And it's all these ways of carrying the imprint. But these divine beings who came in human form from our Acasma family to the destination event were then imprinting in the water the I am. Does this make sense to you? Yes. Okay. Thank you for letting me share it with you. There was so much more. I could probably spend hours just talking about the event, but it matters because when you hear me, yes, when you hear me right now and you have that moment of connection with what I'm saying, that makes this anchor even deeper. Does that make sense to you? because you are hearing it. You're a space of consciousness that then your observation and acknowledgement of it amplifies it. It amplifies it. So I had to bring this to our Acasma grid. I had to bring this here, and I'm laying it at your feet. Will you amplify it with me in your intent as well in this grid today? That everything we did in ceremony is amplified for all of consciousness. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm making content as fast as I can to share spaces that we did get recorded or photos, as I really want to share it with you guys. So I will get that out hopefully this week as fast as I can. I'm going to start the grid in just a minute. If you're new here, I'm going to lead you through every space of it. It's a beautiful, loving, incredibly easy space to be, really. It's a space for self-expansion, self-healing, always. That has to be first and foremost. So if you came in to save the world, save you first, and then you'll be able to save the world. That's what we're all about with the cosmic quantum energy. Take your breath first. Yes, drink your drink first here in the grid. Receive whatever's here for you first. And then as you receive it in whatever way that is for you, some people get a healing, some people get an inner knowing, some people have expansion of their gifts. There's all different ways people connect with this grid, multiple ways. But then you move into the space of the grid where then you bless that for all who are ready to receive as well. So that's where it turns into the planet of light and healing in addition to the individual space. You can hold for more than one place. You'll hear me talk about that. If you're in Chicago, but you were born in Los Angeles, then hold for Chicago and hold for Los Angeles if you want. Or you've always wanted to go to Nome, Alaska, your heart's there. I don't know, Hawaii, wherever your, heart is, then you hold for that as well. You're a multidimensional being. You can do this. All it is your intent in your imagination and your allowance, your trust. Yes? Are you with me? Okay, good. I'm going to read you a message that came in the beginning of April. Yes, I read it to those who came to the destination event. I want to read it here and make it available to all. And then we'll start the grid. All right? Okay. This is a message beyond time. Yes. We are here. Yes. We have aligned vibrationally. You have aligned vibrationally. You are a representative of the we. Yes. You have life spaces in all spaces. You have lived as each and as all. Palladians, Octurians, Syrians, yes, Lyrans, Andromedans, Terra-Anteans, Akhnaktas. The channel of light, yes, the echo of peace, the wholeness of the one. Yes, the seven sisters are a strong space of this shift. Yes, yes. They are working with the coalition of light to assist humanity and Earth. You and your spaces of humans are the consciousness of the shift. I need to read you that again. Please hear it. You and your spaces of humans are the consciousness of the shift. The second coming, yes, the awakening. You are risen. They are all light. Yes, they are all spaces of the one within the many. All spaces are rising. You could just allow your breath, please. And you can allow yourself to close your physical eyes. Yane. Just allow the space, please. Let the body get comfortable. You can lay down, sit down, whatever works for you. Change position as you may need to. But allow your breath nice and slow. When the exhales come, you're letting the body drop. Yes. 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 Just allow the space, please. Immediately, you're already activating your feet. Yes. Some of you feel it. It doesn't matter whether you feel it, sense it, see it, or not. It's happening. Your centers on the bottom of your feet, yes, are activating. Your roots are going deeper and are becoming even stronger. Allow your breath, please. Yes. Yes. There's a big expansion on the left side. Left feet for everyone are opening up at a new level. Just allow your breath. You're bringing balance into the left side of the body. Just allow, please. This is a new root system being activated. Just allow. Yes, yes. Allow the breath. Now the left hip is opening and the left side of the root center. Yes. Just allow. You're bringing in balance. Yes, trust yourself. Be the space. Drop the shoulders. Relax the face. Beautiful. There's a lot of energy in the forehead. Just allow. Yes. Yes. Now your right foot is activating. Just allow. Some of you feel to use your intention deeper. Just do so. I activate my right foot now. Yes. 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 The hip is already opening on the right side. Very well. Thank you. Yes. 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 The right leg is opening its flow. These are new lines of light. These are new lines of you. You know more than you did when you came into this call. You remember more than you did when you came into this call. It's all new. You're anchoring it. It's you. It's your consciousness. Yes, it's your information. Yes, just allow your breath. Yes, yes. Left and right. Balance. Divine masculine, divine feminine, balance. Your root lines, balanced. Your energy, balanced. Your legs carry you forward in life, balanced. Yes, your hips move you forward. Hip, hip, life is for me. Balance. Yes. Yes. Some of you are clearing from your knees. Egoic spaces of, anger or argument with your mother and your father yes, the mother and the father. Just release it. Just allow. I let it go. I let it go. Yes. Yes. Compassion and love pouring in. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. You have more lines of light flooding out of you now in your roots. Yes. You are a stronger tree, if you will, of life. Yes. 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 Just allow your breath. Yes, many of you have wings of light coming out your back. Yes, you feel the energy between your shoulder blades. Just allow. Yes, we bless those root lines. We bless that reconnection to be even deeper with the earth's energy. That's how you're going to anchor the grounding frequencies that humanity is in need of. We, yes, you and I, we are part of the coalition of light. We are part of the we that is here. We are the ones in human form, but we are part of a higher dimensional team of light. Yes, our bodies anchor grounding frequencies for humanity. Just allow, please, just breathe. You do it by breathing. You all can breathe. This is how easy it is. This is how easy it is. You just breathe. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Now we're blessing the crown area. You're going to imagine your head, the top of your head. Yes, the energy at the top of your head. You're going to imagine the energy flowing out of the top of your head and around your body in your field. You're going to bless it by intending. I'm blessing it right now, each one of you. I'm blessing the crown center at the top of your head. Your heart's activating at the same time. Your I am reconnection is opening in your heart center. This is all you. Just breathe. Yes, 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 yes. Yakanea taokoa, iasawatea, taboa ye yananea, yananea kaokoa. Just allow your breath, please. Yasanea. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Yes. Just allow the space. You're blessing your field. That is your auric field, your energy field. It is the emanation of you from your format. Yes, your body, your vessel has a field of energy emanating from it. All of you do, and you are blessing it now. Breathe, please. Yes. Yes, your fields are healthy and vibrant. Your fields are clear. Your fields are higher dimensional. Your fields flow powerfully. They are, in essence, an impenetrable shield because they are a field of love, Holy One. Please breathe. Thank you. Allow the space. You're blessing your throat center. This is where you process your authenticity to be birthed forward more in your life with every breath you take. This is where you process the energies of change in the body. You're blessing this throat center with peace and balance. Yes, thank you. Yes, and your mind. Blessing your mind with peace and balance. This is allowing all behavior traits, all programming belief structures, neuropathway connections to be in the highest, most optimal flow of you, ever expanding. Yes, anchored in peace and balance. Just allow your breath, please. Just allow the space. We are blessing the waters of your body. We're clearing any programs that no longer serve. We're allowing the program of I am without need of anything on the other side of it. Not a title, not a role. Yes, not a judgment, not a praise, but simplistic, profound, I am. Yes. Allow yourself to think, whisper, intend. I am. Yes. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Now allow yourself, wherever you are on this planet Earth that you are inhabiting at this now in your existence, in your exploration of you. Yes, allow yourself to make note of the spaces you are anchoring this higher consciousness, this Acasma planet of light and healing grid in. Make note of the spaces. You can envision, imagine yourself however many times over. One space, one of you. Two spaces you're holding for, there's two of you. Three, and so on. Whatever feels aligned to you. See yourself in the spaces you are holding for. Bless those feet. Bless those incredibly powerful root lines that are the flow of your consciousness, your remembrance, your truth. Allow yourself to see those root lines going deeper and deeper and deeper. Maybe they're vibrating, emanating golden light, rainbow light, purple light. They're your root lines, Holy One. No one can tell you what they must look like. They are yours. What do they look like to you? Trust yourself. Use your imagination. It's a powerful tool and gift. It's how we create and expand. Yes, and learn and grow. Imagine your root lines coming from your feet in the spaces you are holding for. Maybe you see them moving through soils. Yes, sands, waters, by root lines of trees, through mycelium. Maybe you see them wrapping around crystals inside the earth. Yes, trust yourself. Allow yourself and be yourself. You each have a different space of this, Holy One. Yes, the consciousness that is within each of you is unique and rare and precious and important. It must all be allowed, for all spaces of the One to be allowed. Please allow yourself. Yes, please trust yourself. Yes, listen with your heart to yourself. And you're in this space now where your roots are anchored. Your roots are blessed. Your roots are vibrant. Your roots are strong. And you're going to imagine and feel and sense and intend the roots staying deeply embedded within these spaces you have chosen to be a pillar of light for, intertwined with the energies of the earth's resonance. And then you're going to envision and imagine your body, yes, rising, your light rising. Yes, up, up, up through the sky. Your light rising up, yes, around the earth, around the planet. Your roots still anchored deeply, so your light creating a massive pillar or shaft deeply embedded into the earth and then up and above the earth. And with your physical eyes closed, please, if it works for you, just gently, very gently, turn your head, even though your physical eyes are closed. Simply, gently turn the head to the right and look with your inner eye into the void. With your imagination and your inner knowing, look to the right. Turn the head slowly. Look to the right. What do you see? All of the others in this grid emanating pillars of light into the earth. Yes, beings of light beyond those that are in this grid, that are here to support this grid, that are the we. that we are. Yes. Some of you see them in orb form, light formation form, human body formats that aren't fully human but look like us. Some of you see ships. Yes, motherships. Yes. There are many other planets around us. Do you see them as well? But they're not told to us, are they? But they're here. Look at them. There is Terra and Tia. Many of you are from there, yes. Slowly turn your head to the left. Eyes are closed. Physical are closed, and the inner eye is open. Head moving very slowly to the left, and you are taking in that side of this view as well. Breathe, Holy One. Yes, breathe. Beautifully done. I felt you anchor that. Beautifully done. You have anchored it. Thank you. Now your vision, your imagination, your inner knowing is seeing all those who are in this Acasma planet of light and healing grid, these light beams coming up from the planet. Arms are stretched out to the sides, to the left and to the right, fully extended, and from the palms, the light is flooding out. From the heart center, the light is flooding out. Massive beams of light. This is I am light. This is the consciousness of prime creation, source point, love. Yes, 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 emanating through you as you. Yes, yes. And those beams of light coming from the palms and from the hearts of all those in this grid are crisscrossing, intersecting with one another, all across above the planet. Can you see the grid, Holy One? Yes, yes, yes. Breathe, yes, breathe. Nane atawa ne akao koa ye, iasawa ne ne awa, tokua ye, tokua ye, tokua ye, yawa. Uluru. A lot of you have connections to Uluru. Yes. Yes, we have a deep anchor point of origination for this grid in Perth, Australia. Thank you, Lee. Yes, 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 yes. We have a deep anchor of this origination, yes, for this grid in the Keys as well. Thank you, Matt. Yes! They are the masculine pillars, yes, that came in the beginning. Yes, to be this space with us. Thank you. Allow your breath and allow that inner knowing that we are now together, unified as the we. You are the we. In the we are here, we are light. Yes, you are the we. In the teams of light that are not in human form, that work with you, you are one with them. You are that we. Allow the breath, please. Colors are flooding in. You're receiving a light bath. Just allow, just receive. Waves of colors, vibrational frequencies, blessing your body, blessing your being, blessing you on all levels. Just allow. It's a gift to you, from you. Yes, from the we. Yes, from the one that you are. Yes, yes, blessing your now vessel, your now version, and this grid. Please allow your breath and allow the blessing. Yane ya kawaye, ya sawa ya noa, taboaye, ya nakea, taboaye, ya nakea, ya nakea. Peace is flooding through the grid right now, through you. Feel peace, Holy One. Feel it. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Amplify it. Yes. Yes, peace. You are flowing peace through the planet, Holy One. Yes. Ianea Taukoa. Ianea. Ianea. Please intend, whisper, think, however you're comfortable. Ia, Nea. Ia, Nea. Together we cry, Ia, Nea, with joy. Ia, Nea, with freedom. Ia, Nea. Yes. Ia, Nea, kauakea, taupopoa, ye. Yes. Yes. Allow your breath, please. Third eye is expanding. Just allow your breath. Third eye is expanding. Beautiful sacred geometry in purple outside of the third eye, outside the field, right outside the third eye. Each of you has this spinning in front of you. Just allow. There's an activation taking place. It's yours to have if you choose. Just simplistically agree, I allow. Yes. Yes. The vibrational connection is made. It's like an unlocking going on. Yes. Combination lock. That's what I see. So you do so much to the left, then you go so many to the right. Yes. So much to the left. Yes. So much to the right. Yes. And it opens. Yes. You are open. Holy One, just allow your breath, please. This is an unlocking of you. Just allow your breath. And you're flooding this higher flow of you into your form and into the grid. Thank you, Holy Ones. Just run the energy. Just be the space. Just breathe. Ianea kawa. Ianea kawa. Ianea kawa. Just breathe. Feel what you're feeling, sense what you're sensing. For some of you, you're just super relaxed. Some of you, it's visions. Some of you, it's inner knowings. Some of you, it's a sensation. There's no specific way that has to happen here. All the ways are needed. Just allow. Just know with everything in you. Trust with everything in you. Your space. Your space matters. Yes, breathe. Breathe. I am this space. Yes, yes, yes. You can think that if you choose, please. I am this space. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Ahnah. 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 Your teams of light are all around you. You are part of that team. They are not here to do it for you. They are not, you know this. You know this. You are one with them. And you have risen into that knowing, into that remembrance, into that activation point of yourself, and you're beginning to live from it more and more. All of us are, no matter what increment we're here at. All of us are living in that understanding of ourselves as the one within the many, as part of the team, as an intricate part of the way in which this all gets anchored. We're living with this more and more with every breath. We're trusting this more and more with every breath. The outer does not dictate. The outer does not guide. It is our inner truth. Yes! That is rising. That is being seen. That is being heard. That is being allowed. That is being trusted. Breathe, Holy One. Breathe. As you're breathing in your vastness, your eternalness. Yes, into your nowness. As you're exhaling, that is flooding your form. That eternal wholeness flooding your nowness. Yes, that every word you speak is encoded with eternal vastness. Yes, that every word you hear is encoded with eternal vastness. That everything you see is encoded with eternal vastness. Everything you touch, every step you take, every breath, eternal vastness in your now. Welcome home, Holy One, to this new space of you, to this ever-expanding you. Yes, yes. Send out your gratitude, please, to your teams, seen and unseen, known and unknown. You are so vast. There are so many spaces of us we have yet to remember, to reactivate, to reconnect with. And we send love and gratitude even to those spaces. Our vastness, our eternalness. And then you will, if you will, please, send love to your nowness, your glorious human, your glorious vessel, the glorious behavioral traits, personalities that you hold, that you are, in all the ways you are being you, in your human. Gratitude. Gratitude. Allow your breath. There's a blessing of your hand centers right now. Each of you. Your hand centers are being activated to a new level. You are a healer. I do not care if I've never met you, you're brand new, you're catching this video. You are a healer. You run higher dimensional, sacred I am light through your form. Therefore, it runs from your hands as well. Yes, your hand centers are activating. Just allow and breathe, please. You do not have to lay them on anyone. You can. That's a way in which it can be conveyed. But you can send it with your mind from your hands. My daughter used to do this as a child. She would see her hands and the healing light flowing through them, and then she would make imagination versions of her hands, like extra versions, if you will, and she would leave them on places and spaces and for people to receive healing. She wasn't there in the physical. They were not her physical hands on the people, the places, or the spaces. But from a very young age, she would leave blue hands. She even said they were blue. Isn't that lovely? Blue hands. You have this ability as well, to imagine and leave blue hands of light on spaces and places and people without manipulation of what is done or received or any of that, but just to leave love and healing available. Yes, just to leave love and healing available. You have the ability to do that. You are aligned with the Acasma consciousness. Yes. You are the we. Allow your breath, please. We're going to seal this space together now. We're blessing each and every root line coming from each and every beautiful divine pillar of light in the Acasma planet of light and healing grid. We're blessing each space and each connection point and overlap. And we're blessing that entire grid and honoring it, loving it, nurturing it, thanking it as it flows. We flow love to all inhabitants of planet Earth and Earth itself. We bless the pods of light. We bless our beautiful leaders, Susie, Kirsten, Janet, Kate, Holly. We bless those pods. We bless every member that finds their way here, that they feel loved and safe, and they receive exactly what they are most optimally aligned to receive in every expanding space of them. Allow your breath. We bless this outreach. Yes, thank you. You anchored that immediately. Thank you. Thank you. We bless the teams of light. We bless our planet that we're inhabiting in this now. And we bless all the planets we've ever been and ever will be, in all the ways we are the we. If it feels aligned to you with your eyes still closed, put your hands in prayer position. Yes, in front of your heart. And as we seal this in this highest degree of love and in the greatest amount of light, we just allow the body to tilt forward slowly. We're bowing forward, hands in prayer position on the heart. And then slowly coming back up. And that was you acknowledging the divinity within yourself and the divinity within all. And just slowly allow yourself to begin to bring your focus back. Begin to bring the focus back. You're going to allow yourself to open the physical eyes when you're ready, and if you don't want to, that's okay. You can stay in as long as you want. But when you're ready to open the physical eyes, you're going to make a notation. I say it every time because it matters every time. You're going to take a moment and you're going to look around at the reflection that you are having, that you are experiencing, and you're going to allow yourself to say, think, note. The vibration is different. My vibration is different. The reflection vibration is different. By noting it, by observing it, it is. By noting it and observing it, it is. And that works for anything and everything. So you're allowing yourself to bring that focus back. You're allowing yourself to make that notation. And you're allowing yourself to receive a massive wave of love and gratitude from me. I'm honored to walk with each and every one of you. Honored and grateful beyond measure, beyond words. Thank you for being this space, Holy Ones. And remember, when you allow yourself to leave the meeting today, this space, this Zoom today, remember that you are still emanating, beaming, being the Acasma planet of light and healing grid. With every step you take and every breath, you are the grid. And you can even utilize little spaces during the day, during the night, whenever it comes up for you, where you actually remember what you saw or felt or what I said. And you remember that's still happening right now. Even as you're at the grocery store or work or driving down the road or walking in a park, That's still happening. Your pillars of light are all still emanating light as the pillar in you in your human form is walking around the planet. Are you with me? Thank you. Thank you. Now, if for anyone here, if your eyes are a little like blurry, it's all right. I'm blurry. I say this because it could be someone else as well, and you might want to know. This happens when I have a chiropractic adjustment and or a really powerful energy session space like this. I end up with my eyes being a little bit blurry, but it goes away. Just takes a few minutes. So keep that in mind if it's happening to you as well. I think we're constantly adjusting our vibration and our sight vibration as well. Does that make sense to you? Yes. Okay. Thank you. I love it. All right. So thank you so much for being this space in whatever way you are able to be it, as far as a Zoom live. Thank you for being here, or whether you caught this on video replay on YouTube. This energy knows no space, distance, or time. It's quantum source energy. So it doesn't matter if you watch this in the live or a day after it was recorded, or you are 10 years down the road catching this video. It's exactly what it needs to be in the moment you connect with it. And you can reconnect with it if you choose to as well, as many times as you like. Thank you for the feedback in the chat. Thank you for the love. Thank you for your presence. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Holy Ones, blessings on all your nows. I love you, I love you, I love you.
Thank you, Divine Angel.
Thank you, Holy One. Thank you, beautiful Susie. I know that voice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Holy Ones. Bye-bye.